It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to another production here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. It is our mission to try to bring you some news that you could use. Today is no exception to that rule. You can follow me on X at the Mike Prince Show. Follow me on YouTube at the Open Mic Broadcast Network and visit our website, obnradio.com, for our 24-hour streaming content. With all that being established, let us jump right into today's episode. Well, it is Thursday. Normally, at this time, it would be Friday getting set for our baseball weekend series coverage, but due to Resurrection Weekend, it all starts on Thursday and concludes on Saturday. With that, you got your matchups. Going to have FAMU going up against Jackson State. You're going to have Mississippi Valley taking on Alabama State. Alabama A&M will do battle with Bethune-Cookman. Arkansas Pine Bluff will lock horns with Alcorn. Texas Southern will do battle with Grambling State. And Prairie View will be doing battle with the Southern Jags. And that game will start on Thursday for Prairie View at 6 p.m. Central Time for the first pitch. And, of course, Prairie View coming off a doubleheader split on Tuesday with Houston-Tillotson from the campus of Prairie View. One game, won 9-3, and lost the second game by the score of 5-4. Now, I know that a lot of people have a tendency not to be as attentive to baseball as we are here at the Open Mic, being that I'm a former baseball player. But this is something, in my opinion, that we just can't allow to be acceptable. And it's no disrespect to Houston-Tillotson. There's no disrespect to the Jarvis Christians, the Texas colleges, the Wiley colleges, but there's no way that we should ever lose to these type teams. And I'll put it on a level, it's just as a Texas A&M, a University of Texas, Oklahoma State, they do not anticipate ever losing to a SWAC school. That would be a setback on their program. As a matter of fact, I remember a few years ago when Southern had pulled an upset off against LSU, and you talking about disrupting the whole flow in Baton Rouge. That's the level of expectation that they have when they face off against programs that are on what is considered a lower tier. And I don't think it should be any different when we come to us playing NAIA programs, the Red River Athletic Conference, and so on and so forth. When we play the Southlands, we play the Rice Universities, University of Houston's, you do want to be competitive and hope to pull off a win from time to time, but you expect pure dominance from the NAIA division levels. Now, once again, that's not saying, I've always been an advocate of saying that baseball is one of those neutralizing sports, and a lot of people think it's about how hard you throw, but it's about a pitcher being able to locate their pitches and being able to play sound defense and get some timely hitting to create and manufacture runs that could get you over the top. And when you see the inconsistencies from the pitching, you see the inconsistencies from situational play, it makes you really a big concern when you look at the overall development of baseball, in particular at Prairie View. Now, we know that they started out real hot against the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, but for the record, Pine Bluff has been a struggling program for 10 years or so. Alcorn has been a struggling program for 10 years or so. The meat and potatoes when it comes to your standard of expectation in the West in particular would go against the Texas Southerns, the Grambling, and the Southern universities. In the last few years or so, Prairie View has hovered around 3-4. They did get the shortened season Western Division during COVID, but just like everything else, people put asterisks by that. So the consistency is what's still being sought out for baseball throughout Panther Nation. Now, of course, earlier in the Andre Dawson and in the Cactus Jack, you had success against FAMU and Alabama State, but those games are considered non-conference. But when the rubber meets the road, you really want to see some great progress. And our midweek competitions have not been real close competitions. Yes, we did play Texas A&M real close, but let's be honest, you played Texas A&M on a Wednesday. They didn't have their upper tier players in, but you do feel good about what you did bring and could bring to the table with a little bit more refined attention to detail. So it'll be a great series this weekend, starting today on Thursday, when the Panthers and the Jags get together. And it'll be, if I'm not mistaken, 6 p.m. Thursday, 3:30 on Friday, and then 1 p.m. on Saturday. We'll bring you all the updates right here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network as they continue to roll on here in the Southwestern Athletic Conference baseball season. Also, we got spring football coming up. April 13th will be that date. They're getting ready for the purple and gold game. We'll be dissecting that, looking to see the development of PV Nation on the gridiron. And speaking of the gridiron, April 13th, we know we just mentioned purple and gold game, but it'll also be time for you to get into the domino tournament presented by the Panther Support Network, which makes up of the Prairie View Athletic Club, the Panther Backers, and the Panther Club. For $125, you can be a part of the domino tournament to help display your domino dominance, and including raising funds for Prairie View Athletics. So be sure to check that out and come out and support that. You have May 6th and May 24th, two golfing events, the Panther Backers on May 6th and the Panther Club on May 24th for their golf fundraising events to help support Prairie View Athletics. There is always something to do, always something to get involved with, and part of our mission is to help keep you informed and share with you all that we can while we can. Remind you also that you can check out Prairie View baseball game coverage right here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We got that Texas Southern series on our YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and you can check out other games and information as we mosey along the way. I am going to exit stage left for right now. You guys be very encouraged, very blessed. Pray for the folk in Baltimore, and just pray for the country as a whole as we continue to move toward the mark of the baseball excellence that makes up the Southwestern Athletic Conference. My time has come where I must exit stage left. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.